Hello, beautiful and powerful women. Welcome to Susan Unleashed. This podcast is for any woman who wants to live a gorgeous life on her terms and who knows that not only is being a woman enough, it is the key to everything. I'm your host, Susan Elizabeth, certified professional coach, #1 best-selling author, and Energy Leadership Index master practitioner. I fiercely support women who are passionate about elevating their lives while embracing their truest selves. Are you ready to unleash your power? Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode, Do-Overs and Choose Again Methods. I love do-overs. I learned about do-overs in coaching when I was being coached years and years ago. So there's a quote that I want to share with you because y'all know that I love quotes. They're so inspirational. So the quote is, you change for 2 reasons. You either learn enough that you want to, or you've been hurt enough so you have to. I don't know who said that, but I love it. You change for 2 reasons. You either want to or you have to. So what I want to talk about is, what is a do-over and how do you choose again? Because they're related. And so, but they're slightly different. So a do-over it's kind of like a start over. It's a restart. It's a turning around, right? It's like, oh, wait, can I have a second chance? Can I do that again? Can I try that again? It's going in a new direction. It's also making a new choice because maybe you started something, you immediately got feedback, it didn't feel right, or somebody gave you feedback. So you want to then go in a new direction. Maybe you hurt somebody, maybe you were hurt. So it's stepping back and asking for a do-over, or just saying, hey, I'm going to restart this, or I'm going to do this over. And so when you're doing it over, it's a reframe. You're then choosing again because you just got evidence, either through a feeling or feedback, that you want to redo something. You want to start fresh. You want to start over. So it's like, can I have a do-over? It's choosing anew. It's choosing again. And it's like a U-turn. It's like turning around. So that is a do-over, and it's the same as choosing again. And it's just a process. It's a way of doing things. And it's okay to have a do-over, and it's okay to ask for a do-over. It's okay to choose again. So I'm giving you a permission slip. So anytime we get new information, or we just did something that maybe regret, or we don't like the way we just performed or did something, you just choose again. Sometimes you might need to apologize. Other times you don't apologize. You just choose again. No worries. So I remember one time I was in a conversation with somebody, and somebody I had loved, and we were not seeing eye to eye on things. And it was a really hard conversation, and we were experiencing some issues in our relationship. And I was really figuring out this person wasn't going to be, a long-term relationship anymore, and I always remained detached from the outcome, like we talked in a previous episode. But I was open to possibilities and just showing up. And this person, he was my boyfriend at the time. This is many years ago. And I remember, because I was wanting to control things, I remember like freaking out, like yelling, melting down, having some issues. He walked away, and I stepped back, and I didn't feel good about what I did. So I had to kind of gather myself up and gather my thoughts. And I remember what my life coach taught me, like, you can do a do-over. Go ask for, whatever you need, apologize if you need to. So I did that. I went forth. I went out to him. I just said, hey, listen, I am so sorry. And it was hard for me to do because my ego was in there and I felt I was right. But I really knew underneath of that, I wasn't right. Like, I was just afraid, and he was afraid. And so the way we exchanged in that moment wasn't the best and for our highest good. So I asked for a do-over. I said, look, I'm going to choose my thoughts and I'm going to choose how I'm going to respond. This is actually what happened to me. And then he just got tears in his eyes and then he hugged me. And that's what I wanted from him. I wanted to feel safe. I wanted to feel okay because our relationship started going in a direction that I knew it was, we were going to start departing from each other. But yet we didn't have the honest conversations about it yet. So in that moment was the moment that it changed. That moment was the moment when we sat down and we were able to have some honest conversations with each other. And we decided to take our relationship over the coming weeks and move into a friendship because we cared for each other deeply. We loved each other, but we knew we had outgrown each other. We had moved in different directions. And I was reacting and I wasn't responding the right way. So I just said, look, I'm going to do a U-turn. I'm going to come back to me. I'm going to start over. I'm going to do this over. I want you to forgive me for what I said. He said, you don't even need to ask for forgiveness. He goes, I forgive you. I forgive, he wanted to ask for forgiveness too. So it was hard, but because of that, I was extended grace and I was able to extend grace to somebody else and myself in that situation. And a do-over can be as simple as I just made the wrong turn in a vehicle, and it's literally physically turning around and going in a different direction again. It's a do-over could be anything. It could be you're out playing a sport and you do something and you want to do something different. A do-over could be anything in your life. So what I want you to do is think about the times in your life where maybe you wanted to do a do-over, but maybe you didn't. And, it just accepting what is in the moment and getting new information and then choosing a new thought and a better thought that's going to serve you. And really accepting that and then moving in a new direction. And it could be just something that you're experiencing in your life with yourself, with a path that you're on, or something that happened to you, and just choose something new. And I always come back to your thoughts create your feelings, which create your actions, right? And your behaviors. And it could be as simple as that, where choose again. And it's maybe not in a situation, but it's around your mindset. And that's what I want to just talk to this for a minute, because the choose again method, the do-over, works for your mindset just with yourself as well. And think of it when you look in the mirror and maybe you're not liking what you're seeing, like, why do that to yourself? That's not serving you. How about this? We've talked about making decisions from our future self. Choose again. Do-over, choose a new thought in that moment that's going to better serve you. Because when you can start loving yourself right now, right as you are, you can move forward so much easier. And from a place that is serving you compared to a place that isn't serving you. Okay, so do-overs and the choose again method. I think I just want to leave with you to just step back and have this awareness about situations in your life, situations, either with yourself or with other people, and that it's okay to ask for a do-over with somebody. And it's okay from a mindset standpoint to practice do-overs and choosing a better thought, something that better serves you, or something, just accepting what is and then moving in a different direction. Really that simple. Okay, ladies, until next week, I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful week, and I'll look forward to talking to you in our next episode. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love it if you would leave me a review or share it with someone else who may enjoy it too. To stay connected with me, please head on over to SusanElizabethCoaching.com and make sure that you sign up for my tips on how to live an unleashed life full of passion and purpose. Until next time, go live an unleashed life.